Good day, everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying their time off. This old queen does not have the time off, so I'm going to bed soon. I hope everybody has enjoyed the festivities of the holiday. I'm at a stage in my life right now that I'm not gonna say right now, but I've been like that for the last 2 years. But most of the pagan hike holidays I really don't support anymore. Um, yeah, that's just basically it. It's certain ones I don't celebrate, so they're not a big deal to me. But I do tip my hat to all that have served this country and put their lives at risk for this country. Also, some of the people that have fought for the country have always been looked like second class citizens, but a whole lot of our ancestors have lost their lives for this country. So my holiday is Juneteenth. Y'all can have 4th of July. Really not my thing. But I just can't came on here to rant for a little bit because I see that everybody's like, not everybody. I mean, I say everybody, but a lot of people are on the same wavelength right now, and they're feeling like one, people need to be held accountable. Two, people need to apologize. Three, people need to accept the shenanigans and the fluckery that they started. Also, stop hiding your hand. What else have we learned? Everybody ain't your friend, which we all know that. But I just had two complaints I was thinking about. People keep talking about termination rights. And I feel like this. It should not be some old ass man or old ass Caucasian man telling me what to do with my body. He didn't create it. He shouldn't be able to tell me what to do with it. He don't claim me on their taxes and I ain't getting no money back. So this is my body and I do what I want to with it. That's how I feel and I felt the same way before. But people keep thinking, oh, it's not going to interrupt. It's going to disrupt a whole bunch of different things. And that is, we already got the issue with voting. We already got the issue with terminations. They're going to be going for same sex marriages again because that's that old fat black man, only one sitting there with his trifling sorry ass. Um, Wants to dig into same sex marriages, birth control, and stuff like that, which ain't none of his damn business either. Um, but people got to realize, and I mean no disrespect to anyone. I respect everybody to respect me, but my people, my black people, I'm talking to you. I hope everybody else that is not black understands this. But one thing is, the Constitution was not written with us in mind. It still doesn't have us in mind. It still has so many things as far as slavery and all that stuff attached to certain things that they want to try to go back to, in which they're in the process of trying to do that before half of them croak, which a couple of them should be snatched off the Supreme Court. I'm just saying. And it should be more than just those old chickens that was running off of their mouth and lied under oath. But also Clarence Thomas should go too, since his wife was down with the Cheeto man and plotting and scheming and stuff with January 6th. I'm just saying. But like I said before, the Constitution wasn't thinking about your black ass or my black ass. They don't give a damn about us. I understand why our ancestors and our aunts and uncles and grandfathers and all that fought in the war. They fought for freedom, but that freedom was not given to them. It's still not given to us. I don't care how much you know, how hard you work, how much money you have in the bank, how much jewelry you have on your arm. You come across the wrong person, you'll be the N word with no problems. You might be that ugly bee that ugly NB. It might be all kinds of things. But that Constitution was not written for us. So I want black people to stop using that Constitution as if it was written for us, because it wasn't. Those were not our forefathers that wrote that Constitution, and they ain't think about us. But the funny thing is, somebody said it today, and I was watching it on YouTube, but I was watching the news. How they're talking about rolling back, how they roll back Roe versus Wade, but it's going to affect the Caucasian population just as much, and men. See, men don't have a clue about this, but you may not want a child with that girl that you laid it up with and snuck around on your girlfriend or your wife or whatever with. But now you're gonna have to have that girl, gonna have to have that baby, and that's gonna put all your business in the street. So I advise men that they don't know how to keep it in their pants. I think y'all need to stop, because a bunch of y'all gonna get caught out there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of people gonna get caught out there. But also, like I was saying, to the Caucasian community, it's gonna affect them just as well, because all those rural areas that they picked first, it's most Caucasians in those areas. It's black people in those areas. Don't get it twisted. But there are rural areas where people are poor and they are white. And they have issues with not having babies or having too many and can't stop. And now you're going to take and tell them that they got to have some babies they don't want. Them old nasty ass white men don't see nothing wrong with a 12-year-old being sexually assaulted by her father, grandfather, sibling, cousin, whatever, and she has to carry that baby. You know why they think like that? Because that's the type of shit they do. Their ancestors been doing it, and they've been doing it. Only difference is now all those people, those rich white people, all the dirt they do and cheating on their wives and all that stuff, unless they can find a doctor that don't do it and they know everything about them and they ain't gonna never tell nobody. That's the only way they're gonna get rid of it, because other than that, they're gonna have to hack. So y'all think that it's going to affect us worse? Our black health is at risk a lot. That's no lie. But there are a lot of young girls having babies, and they ain't just black. They ain't just Hispanic. They ain't just Native Americans. They ain't just Asians. A lot of people have babies they don't want. And yes, contraception should be a big issue. But I do know a lot of people that have issues with contraceptives. They can't take this. They can't use that. They can't do that. So they try to pull out method. I don't really think that works well unless he got a problem. But that's my biggest thing. I want black people to stop using that Constitution, because that Constitution has not one thought of your ass in mind. Even people sit there and talk about it on TV. It irritates my soul, because I'm like, that was not written for you. They considered us property, not people. Property. Not human, but property. We were good enough to feed your kids, raise your kids, wash your ass, do all that stuff. But we still were not allowed to be human. And that's sickening to me. That is sickening to me. Also, my other issues I wanted to rant and fuss about is these damn people on YouTube. I saw something day before yesterday, and I said, oh, hell no. It's about to be some more drama. Why? Because when some people leave, other people crawl out from under rocks. It's going to be some more mess on these YouTube streets, and it ain't going to be funny. It's not going to be funny. And I need all my sisters, and I mean from every race, be mindful of who you talk to, tell your business to, invite to your space, your spiritual space, your mental space. Be mindful of that because there are some more people out here on YouTube running amok. Like people are stressed the F out. And I need people, other grown people, to start acting like they grown. I've been realizing, like, I've been trying to check out women that are closer to my age on YouTube and stuff like that. But damn, I mean, some of them are just ignorant and stupid and troublemakers and bone carriers and just shenanigans and lying and wonder why they're getting attacked because they're attacking other people. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I want to know. Oh, also, fellas, y'all can repeat this to the guys since some of the guys really don't come over here unless Jack the voice or somebody or Q come over here. But know, like I said before, that you out there doing your dirt, especially the hood folks out in the streets. Y'all run around here dipping into doing it with anybody, you're gonna be having a whole bunch of kids. You're gonna be just like that man that got them 30 kids. If y'all don't strap it up and get it together. Not counting the other things that you can catch. But a baby and like 2 or 3 other diseases you can't never get rid of. Now, y'all sneaky freak babies that y'all keep making and terminating, you can't do that no more. So learn to keep it in your pants and act like you got some sense. I'm just saying. What was the other thing I wanted to fuss about? Okay, I know what it was. That bullshit that I saw yesterday. Now these raw ass Republicans have the balls to want to all of a sudden get rid of slavery. They've been trying to get rid of this stuff for a while now, but now they want to change the name of it to what was it? Involuntary capture, involuntary something. Bitch, none of that shit was voluntary. Our black asses probably our ancestors, our black asses probably still be over where we came from, where our ancestors are from. If they would have minded their business and learn how to work on their own. Like if you pay attention, the way you watch movies and you see how they act in the White House and in Congress and all these different areas, the people that run the country, and see how shitty and foul they are, and the shady stuff that they do, we all suffer from that. I don't care if you poor, kind of poor. Ain't no such thing as a middle class really much these days. But we are gonna have some serious problems. Not we got some serious problems. And I need people to wake up. I need my sisters, especially my black sisters. I need y'all to get back on your job and start taking care of your damn kids like you got some sense and stop making them a bunch of delinquents. People are letting their kids be delinquent. Why? I don't know. When you have kids, you're supposed to want your kids to do better than you, not worse than you. What is the problem with if you don't want to be a parent and you have children? Maybe you should have kept your legs closed or take the time to spend with your children and teach them. Since they don't teach them cursive in the school no more, how about you sit down and teach them? They have 50,000 notebooks and coloring books and all kinds of stuff in the dollar store. I know stuff is expensive, but go to the dollar store. But teach your kids how to write in cursive. And it's sad that they took that out of school. It's sad they took prayer out of school. Pledge allegiance, they can keep that out. I want people also, that's another thing. I need people to wake the hell up and stop being so quick to sing that stupid ass national anthem. That shit don't got nothing to do with us either. But then again, it does. If you've never listened to the full lyrics of the national anthem, I implore you to go on Google and Google the lyrics to the national anthem. Not half of it, but the whole song. And you will see how violent and vile that song is. I stopped listening to that song or singing it when I was a kid because my cousin was a walking encyclopedia, dictionary, anything you can learn from the Quran, the Bible, all of it. He's done it all. He's studied it all. He's practiced it all. He could run a case better than a lawyer. But he dropped some gems on me as a child that I never forgot. I love gold, but I stopped wearing it because I found out they had used enslaved children to go collect gold. And that didn't sit right with my heart. So I don't buy gold. I wear sterling silver. That hurt my heart because I could not fathom my child having to go digging out little pieces of gold in the dirt and stuff. I couldn't fathom it. I couldn't fathom myself doing it. That's like I know I said it before. For the person that I am at this point in my life, I could never be a slave. I couldn't function. And they had took me out of here because not that I have a problem with authority, but I'm so used to being in an authority position. So I have a problem with listening when somebody try to tell me some shit I don't want to hear. That national anthem, like I said, do your research on the national anthem. I promise you'll understand why Colin Kaepernick got on that knee. We know the main reason he did it. But I bet you 10-9 that he listened and read the words to that damn song, and that made him do it even more. You see how they waited until the orange Cheeto got out of the White House for somebody to offer him a job back? Because y'all thought y'all could shut him up, but you couldn't. Ain't that some shit? We're not that easily silenced. Like I've heard a few grown ladies on there talking about they felt like their voice didn't matter. Baby. Well, how Nola say, baby. That's how Nola say. If you have a voice box and you can speak, damn it, you have a voice. Don't let nothing and nobody tell you otherwise. As long as you can talk and you can speak, you have a voice. Don't allow nothing and nobody to tell you don't have a voice. I'm a shy individual, but damn it, I know I have a voice and can't nobody take it from me. Nobody. I will talk to the day I die. And that's a guarantee. See, I'm an Aquarius, and like I say all the time, if you love me, you love me. If you hate you hate me. And so most people that don't even like me don't even know why they don't like me. Or because I don't kiss ass or beg somebody to be my friend or beg somebody to do anything for me. I would rather starve to death and sleep in my car before I have to go begging anybody to do anything. That's just me. Like I tell people, I came in this world by myself and I'm going to leave it by myself. In God's time, though. In God's time. And the second thing I learned is in grammar school, at a Catholic school, of all things, I was told to read this section in the Bible. I can't tell you what verse and all that, but y'all know what I'm getting ready to say. I was told to sit and read the portion in the Bible where it explains that Jesus had hair of wool, feet of brass. Why that white man up on that wall? Because that's not what that Bible describes. And no Bible that has described Jesus has ever said he was pale skinned, blue eyes, and long, stringy black hair or brown hair. You can't survive in all that heat and stay light. That's impossible. Egyptians are brown people. And whether people like it or not, every last single being on this planet Earth, their family originated. All people originated from Africa. A lot of people don't believe it. But if you want to learn some good black stuff and you ain't never seen these movies, which the documentaries, check out Hidden Colors. There's like 3 or 4 seasons of it. Hidden Colors. Give you some black information that'll blow your mind. Promise you that. But it was something else I was gonna talk about. What was it? What was it? What was it? Excuse me. I'm thinking. Oh. I always want to know what makes some people join the service. Because you can fight for this country, put your life at stake, sometimes lose your mind, and they treat you like the gum stuck on the bottom of your shoe when you serve that time. That saddens me and it sickens me. And that is one reason I tip my hat to those with the strength to be able to push forward and continue doing what they was doing. I couldn't do it. And this again is not to offend anyone, but this is what I think. And I told my son, don't think about going serving in no white man's army, because they don't give a damn about you. You were already born with 2 strikes against you. You're black and you're a man. That's 2 strikes. This government don't give a shit about us. I don't care who we put in that office, but we still have to get out and vote. But think when you vote. Check out the people before you vote in your area. Make sure they are doing good. Keep a record of it, actually. Because I think what I'm going to start doing is the people that are in New Jersey that we vote for, and they're not doing certain shit, I'm going to start writing letters and aggravate their soul. Because they need to fix some shit. And they need to stop playing with us. And stop lying to them. They use all that money to fix roads and all other stuff. They lying. They take our hard-earned money and send billions and billions and billions of dollars to other freaking countries for war. For war. And to take care of their people. But you will not take care of the people that live in this country. You don't care about our children, just like you're trying to cut and change the laws with baby formula, which is insane to me. There are so many women out here that can't breastfeed, so their children need that milk. But you know what? I need some sisters, and I do mean sisters, SISTAH. To if you have babies that are still drinking bottles, see if you can work with carnation milk, because before they made those powdery ass milks, most kids, when I was growing up, drank carnation milk. That's what we drank. We didn't have it wasn't breast milk, it was carnation milk. Get evaporated milk. It's just as healthy, if not more, than that powdery shit that you feed your kids. But again, back to this freaking country. This country don't give a damn about us. All the prices are being raised, but nobody's getting a raise at their job. Most of us can't afford to live where we live because prices are so damn high. But you some bitches are changing everything and letting the prices continue to skyrocket. Y'all got printing machines to make money. Make some fucking money. I don't want to hear nothing about that bullshit about what's they try to keep a certain amount of funds in the circulation. Well, them funds ain't working because people are suffering. People are suffering, and it's black, white, red, brown, yellow. Everybody is having a hard time. And I'm sick and tired of this freaking government acting like they doing us a favor, like we don't pay our freaking taxes. So bastard, all the taxes I pay, you just give me some of my money back. You don't have a problem if somebody wins the lottery and they never claim it, or all the money that people spend to put or play in the lottery. Where all that money go? To NASA and all that other stupid shit. Mind y'all business here on Earth first. That's y'all problem. But this country don't give a damn about their own people. They do not give a flying flock about us. They use us to get what they want. Maybe it's time for us to start using them to get what we want. Because this country does not give a damn about us. Just sitting back watching them send billions and billions of dollars to other countries. But you won't take care of the homeless here. You won't take care of the elderly here. You won't take care of the people in need here. But y'all can continue to be enriched and then get mad when somebody want to complain about prices. Fuck out of here. Like, what part of that don't what's the problem? Like, how you mad when people can't afford to get the shit that they need? And we ain't talking about the stuff that they want. We talking about the stuff that they need. Y'all decide y'all little white asses to take y'all asses and push everything and export everything out of the country. Now look at us and we are screwed. Because of why? This funky ass government that keeps messing up everything. They don't care about the people of this country. They just don't. And it's sad when a lot of our ancestors have fought and died for this country that don't give a shit about them. They give them a flag every year or twice a year, Memorial Day, 4th of July, whatever. They don't give a damn. They don't care. It's like I watched a documentary and this Spanish man came, I think it was from Honduras, and he fought in a war. He did 2 tours in Iraq. Do you know they took that man and deported him back to a country he knew nothing about? He was here since he was 4. But if he was to die, they can bring him back to the States for a service given by the government. Man, the hell with y'all services. How about y'all should keep that man safe? And hell, most of y'all bastards, y'all kids don't go join no army or nothing. Only certain ones. Ain't none of y'all kids out here doing the shit that we have to do. I feel bad because so many young kids go and join the armed forces and they really stepping into a place they don't have a clue about. Just living in this regular world is tough enough. But to have to be in another country, to have to make a mistake and have to take someone's life, or to try to keep yours safe, and you give all your time to the government, leave your family behind. Some kids go to pay for college and never even make it to college. That's a problem to me. I believe when there are family members of kids or whatever of a veteran that passed away or was hurting, I believe that whole family should be taken care of by the government because they gave their life for this government that don't give two flying shits about us. And it's sad and it makes my stomach hurt. Like I tip my hat to my cousin all the time because she gave her life for this country. Thank God she's still here, but she's in a lot of pain for this country, and they don't care. There should not be a homeless vet on the street. There should not be a homeless person anywhere. That's another thing I have. I'm getting to a point in my life, and I can't tell people what to do with their money, but I'm at a point in my life right now. I'm starting to look at, especially young ones, because they're the one making this bullshit ass music. Not all of them are raggedy or trash, but a lot of them are. Um, y'all need to be mindful of what you do, what you portray yourself as, and what you show to the world. Because children are following you. And that's sad in a lot of ways. But also because they can make, like I take my hat off to LeBron James. I forgot the other guy's name. I'm not a sports fan. But I appreciate that black man for opening a school for kids in the hood. So they can have a better life. There should be, I don't care what town you're from. If you become big from that town and you try to call yourself representing for that town or that state or that country, you should pour back into it. I think those are the things that people shouldn't take for granted. I don't want to hear nothing about I donated to Red Cross. I don't Red Cross and all those people, those are corporations and they just take your money and they give the peanuts and the change to the people. So they'll never get a penny from me. But the rest of this country better wake the hell up. And these rappers and these R&B singers and all of that. I don't understand. Oh, I'd give DJ Envy and them mad props because they're building generational wealth. That's one thing. But I believe Queen Latifah has done it. Shaq has done it. But they're still not affordable. They call them affordable housing, but they're not affordable housing. Because a lot of places now want you to make 3 times as much as your rent, which is which is insane when y'all barely want to pay people 3% raise every year. Explain to me and make that math connect, because it don't to me. I think wherever town they grew up in, they should open a shelter. They should open apartment complexes for the veterans in those towns, or some apartments that are worth renting for the elderly, and not really have to go all the way upstairs on elevators or carry stuff. Not any of that. I'm just tired of looking at how the government has treated us as a people, all of us. And I ain't just talking about black, I'm talking about all of us. But it makes me sick how they treat the veterans. It makes me very, very sick, and it breaks my heart. And anytime I see one that has been affected by it, emotionally, mentally, physically, it pisses me off. Because they should want for nothing. They should want for nothing in this world. Why? Because they gave their life for their country. So that should be reciprocated. And they didn't put time limits on it. Also, stop putting daycares in schools unless a girl is a teenager in high school. Stop putting daycares in schools, because to me that's not a deterrent. That just makes them think it's okay to have more babies, and they could just drop them off at the daycare while they go to class, or ditch school and didn't come back. Trust me, I've watched kids do a lot of stuff. But if every actor, every rapper, every musician, every whatever, if they all was, since we put our money into making them rich. Quick fun fact: we as a collective make their money, make them money. But I've learned a long time ago, young white kids buy most of their music. First of all, I'm too old because half of that shit I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nobody mumbling. I don't want everybody to sound the same because everybody's starting to sound the same and making my head hurt. They need some leaders, some management, they need something, because the shenanigans stuff that people keep putting out is getting on my nerve. The girls are still doing their thing, but these boys, that's what they are, boys. They're not men. But there should be a building in every town, in every state, every town. I don't care how big it is. For veterans, there should be one, a couple. There should be something for the elderly, the semi-elderly and handicapped, or some people. There are younger people that are not the age of 65 to have a lot of health issues and need to have a nurse and all the other stuff, or somebody live there with them or what. They should have a space for that. Or if it's somebody that's alone, they don't have any family members, but they have health issues and they want to live in their own apartment, there should be spaces like that. But at least if their heart machine or something goes, there's a lot of stuff in my head. I always tell y'all, there's a lot of stuff going on in my head, and sometimes I got to get it out. But I'm sick of this damn government, because this government don't give a damn. And I would never, even my grandkids, my stepson, I told him, don't think about joining the army and over the bit. Don't do it, because they don't care. I've watched people go crazy. Crazy. I know people that have lost their minds because of it. And you're fighting for a war that don't have nothing to do with you. It don't even got nothing to do with us. It's because the United States can't mind their damn business. They can't mind their business. They always in some other country business. Mind y'all business. Mind the business that pays you, which is the United States. We pay you. We pay your salaries. We do that. Our tax dollar pay y'all salaries. But y'all give us y'all asses to kids. And you'll take our hard-earned money and taxes that we paid and send them to other countries. Just like unemployment. You lucky if you can collect unemployment for a year. Some places they're only doing 6 months. But you could have been working for 45 years. Where's the rest of my money that I've been paying for all this time that I have not collected? Those should be in bank accounts. Everybody should have a bank account with a number attached to it that has your damn taxes that you paid into it. Your sick leave, all that. They need to make these mugs, raise these prices for work wages, because people can't live off 15. People barely live off $15 an hour. So I need people to wake the hell up. One, now if they want to get rid of something, get rid of the national anthem. How about that? Two, I do not want no old ass white man, no old ass white lady, no old ass nothing. Nobody telling me what I can and can't do with my body, because it's mine. Mine. If they don't want women to have babies, tell them to keep their pants on and women won't have babies. But they gonna mess up because a lot of they women like to get out here on their grind just as hard as we do. And a lot of women don't want to have babies right now. Why? Because the way this government is run, the way this world is, it's a dangerous place to have children. Last place you can't even let your fucking kids go. Excuse me. You can't let your kids go outside and play. Somebody can lose their life just in their sleep by mistake. They want to tell me what to do with my body, but it's okay for freaking little kids to run around with guns. And what the hell is a child need with an AR-15 anyway? Those guns should not be sold in freaking stores. They should be They should be only for the military. Only for the military. You don't need no assault rifle to go hunting. Only time you need those type of things is if you're hunting people and you're trying to kill people. So I need people to wake up. Like I said, if you never knew it before, but most of people are older than me and close to my age already should know this. Oh, and I keep forgetting. My bad. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press the all notification bell so you'll know when I go live or when I upload a video. I appreciate everybody. And thank you for everybody that subscribed to my channel. I truly, truly appreciate it. Your kindness and your generosity will never go unnoticed. But back to what I was saying. I need people to wake up. We need our kids. Because me personally, just saying, kids should be in summer school. Some people may not feel that way. I do. Only reason why I say that is so we can make sure our children are caught up to speed. Because they've been stuck in a house almost for 2 years. So I think they should be having summer school for 2 years to make sure they are caught up on everything they need to know. So when they go to the next class that year, they are all on point where they belong. Because ain't nothing out in the park. And they getting rid of parks. So it's like, where do kids go? Like I'm telling you, they worried about old people. Just like they turned my town into a freaking college town. Mitch, I was here before y'all got here. Y'all building all these buildings for lawyers and stuff and people that don't even live in the town. But they could live in beautiful condos and all these beautiful apartments that you built in my city that I was born and raised in. But you're charging $2,500 for a studio. What crack you smoking? If you're going to be raising rents like this, y'all need to be raising salaries like this. I'm just saying. This world need a lot of work. And if I wish I knew the things that I know now, I wish I knew them when I was younger. I'd be in a whole different place in my life. Mentally and emotionally. Hell, probably figuratively and physically. But I'm off the topic. I just want people to get their shit together. I want people on YouTube to get their shit together and stop with the bull crap. Grow the hell up and act like adults. Stop picking with people. Stop chastising grown-ass adults. Stop falling into that trap of those little, they're not cults, but they act like a little cults. Stop falling to the negative traps of the bullshit that people are spinning. If you want to get to know something about a person, ask them. Watch how they move. And then you'll see. But again, stop making everybody your friend because everybody ain't your damn friend. Because if the people I've watched run amok on YouTube, ain't way hell I consider any of them a friend. I wouldn't trust them with nothing I had. Nothing. At all. Couldn't trust them with nothing. Wouldn't trust them with nothing. Especially not my personal. Especially watching how they run amok and do other people dirty. Ain't no way in hell I get close to them people. You can put all my business on the street. My personal business, my personal business. If I want you in my life that way, I would bring you into my life that way. If I didn't bring you into my life that way, step the hell back. Mind your business. Do your content. Stop picking with people. Stop harassing people. Stop dogging people. Stop cussing people out. Stop calling people names. Stop disrespecting people. Stop disrespecting people's families. Stop disrespecting people's kids. Stop being so foul and vulgar and disrespectful. Get a moral compass. Wash your mouth out with soap. I don't know. Do something. But get y'all shit together. Like, think about it. There's a lot of women that are close to their parents. Would your mama approve to the shit that you doing all over YouTube? Unless your mama was like that. Like, I do know sometimes there's generational things that go on in families and people run amok and act like idiots. So I'm just saying. I don't know. But I know This rant was all over the place, and I don't give a damn because it's so much going on in this brain of mine, and I just be wanting to get it out. I hope I did not offend anybody today, because if I did, that was not my intention. But I'm just real about it. I can see life through one set of lenses, and they see things differently. But I know what I see. I know the life that I live. I know the people that I know, and I see what they go through. It's a lot of stuff. If I could snap my finger and change so much stuff would be changed. I wish I could go back and rewind the hands of time and fix just a few little things. But then some things, if you fix it, it might erase something spectacular that happened. So one thing I would and one thing I wouldn't. But I'm going to get off here. I hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay safe. Don't drink too much. Don't smoke too much. Don't hurt nobody. Be blessed. Stay safe. Drive safely. No drinking and driving. No texting and driving. Make sure you let your family and friends know you love them. Make sure you take the time to hug up on your kids, love up on your kids. Show them that you love them. Don't just tell them, because just telling them, words without actions mean nothing. Again, words without action means nothing. If you just tell somebody you love them and you don't show them that, they ain't supposed to believe that shit. Because I know I wouldn't believe. Because I call you a lie every 5 seconds. I'm just saying. But wishing everybody a peaceful day. Check out these couple of content creators, which I love. My girl, come and get this commentary, and come and get this commentary too. The Plainest Jane, House of the Princess, Nola Reads. Make sure you sign the petition. You can go over Danny Robinson's page. You can go over the Amber channel. You get a petition and sign it. Pass around on YouTube. Pass around on Facebook. Put hashtag cancel racist John Yates. Make sure you stand up for something, because if you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything. So put your big girl panties on, or your big boy drawers on. Stand up and be a positive vibe on YouTube. Everybody don't need negativity in their life. Now, if that's what you live and love, keep that with yourself. But don't drag everybody else into the darkness. Because I enjoy my peace. And with that being said, it's Astute Queen Bee out. Y'all take care. Oh, my bad. Check out Organized Chaos and the famous Bay. Come and pillow talk with Bay. And y'all have a good day. Astute Queen Bee out.